Hello, hello, everyone. Welcome to Auntie Derek's Daytime Tea, where we discuss the latest celebrity tea in the news. And we do it live every weekday at 12:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on Chatmosa. I'm your host, Auntie Derek, and today is Friday, March 6th. And before we start, I just want to give a super special birthday shout out to my cousin Dana Austin. Happy birthday, boo! I love you dearly and wish you many, many more birthdays. Now, today is like I said, Friday, March 6th, and with me on the mic, I have some fabulous co-hosts. We have my gorgeous Moon, my icy chili, and my Libra Queen. Hey, ladies.
What's up?
Good morning.
Hello.
I love.
Oh,
Hello.
bougie ass.
I love it, honey. But I think we have some hot tea to jump in, so let's just go ahead and jump right in.
Hot tea time.
Yes. Well, the first thing I want to talk about is my man, my man, my man.
Uh,
Look, he getting his ass whooped by the Harris family.
He
So
is
what we got to
indeed.
talk about?
He's also getting his ass whooped in the court for now, it looks like, because remember how we talked about him and his ex and how he tried to take her to court for her life's
oh
rights for telling her
yeah.
story?
Yeah.
Mhm. Well, this is an all hip hop exclusive I just shared. 50 Cent loses attempt to get millions out of ex over her life rights for now.
How is he trying to get millions from her? I'm sorry. How does that even work?
Because he basically G Unit Books, long story short, G Unit Books went to her and she's saying they intimidated her into signing a deal, saying, "Hey, G Unit Books is gonna talk about your life. You don't go out and stay or do no interviews or anything like that." She does an interview like a decade later, and now 50 Cent is suing her because the day was said G Unit Book says, "Well, we paid her for her exclusive life's rights, so we have the right to tell that story." And now it has come out to say that she didn't even get like all of what she was promised, and she was intimidated into signing that contract, and Chris Lighty was involved. Long story short, so now that we all caught up, and this article starts 50 Cent's bid to quickly squeeze $1 million out of his ex Shaniqua Tompkins over a stalled G Unit book deal just hit a wall in a New York commercial court, at least for now. In a recent ruling, a Manhattan judge refused to hand 50 Cent's G Unit books an automatic default judgment, even though Tompkins missed earlier deadlines to respond to the $1 million lawsuit over her life rights agreement. The court found G Unit Books had not yet shown enough proof to lock in its full damage request, effectively pausing 50 Cent's push for a quick financial knockout while the messy backstory around the contract gets sorted out. G Unit Books sued Tompkins in 2025, claiming she torched the value of a 2007 life rights deal by discussing her relationship with 50 Cent in interviews and social media posts. The rap star alleged the tell all content should have been exclusively his. In earlier filings, they accused her of wrecking the potential book by spilling details online and in interviews. 50 Cent insists her unauthorized commentary made the exclusive rights essentially worthless and justifies at least $1 million in damages. The agreement, signed at the height of 50's dominance, allegedly gave G Unit Books broad, exclusive, and perpetual control over Tompkins' life story, name, and likeness. In exchange, Tompkins received an $80,000 advance and the promise of future royalties from a planned book. According to court filings cited by All Hip Hop, 50's camp argues that Tompkins treated the contract as valid for years in other legal disputes. She then suddenly flipped the script once she got called out for blabbing salacious details about their relationship and the alleged physical abuse she suffered at his hands. Lawyers for G Unit Books previously told the court they wanted a fast-tracked win, slamming Tompkins for blowing off a September response deadline. Tompkins, however, has fought back hard in recent months, claiming in a sworn affidavit obtained by All Hip Hop. She argued that she was emotionally and financially dependent on 50 Cent when the deal was pushed on her, and the life rights contract was never a real choice. She alleges she was pressured by people in 50's circle, including his late manager, Chris Lighty, who allegedly told her she had to sign away her story during the collapse of their relationship. The judge's latest ruling neither clears Tompkins nor kills the case. It does mean 50 Cent will have to do more than point to missed deadlines and heated affidavits if he wants to turn this contract beef into a seven-figure payday. Ooh, that man is a dirty, dirty dog. So this is how you know this should prove to you that sexuality is not a choice, right?
Hmm.
Because
You ain't
who
got to tell
chooses
me.
to like anyone like this? But
Mm-mm.
hey,
And you know what? And again, I love, and I kind of been off Ti, especially since the whole like him being all in his daughter's woo-ha business. I was like,
mhm.
he's out of pocket, and I really ain't. I haven't cared for him too much, but right now he's on, and he done told 50 Cent, I ain't scared of you. And if you wanna, we could go bar for bar, doc for doc, hit for hit. Ain't nobody scared of you. And I love that. And I feel like everybody needs to whoop 50 Cent ass. The baby mama, because they tried her big time. And how is he trying to sue her for 1 million? What makes, how does, she don't even have 1 million. So you trying to bankrupt this woman?
His
Of
baby's
Be,
course he
mother.
is.
not even just an ex girlfriend. Though your estranged child, mother, you trying to bankrupt this woman? You're nasty. You're a nasty human. I don't like him at all.
And Marquise looks it's crazy because Marquise looks just like his ass, honey. And the fact that they have the estranged relationship is
It's
just
sad.
tell you. Like
It's
and
sad.
it's all because of how 50 treated his mother, mostly of that, and then how he went on to treat him.
Oh yeah, because he said, "Well, what you're not gonna do is treat my mama bad." Like, please, sir, that's
And
crazy.
trust me, y'all, I have believe me, I know I'm a bird. I have tried to pray this away. Believe me.
Mm.
I don't want to find this man attractive, but I do. It is what it is.
I
He
try
could
to pray it away.
look. You can still find him attractive, but I guess. But I think you should just move on.
Well, Wayne Brady, the ball is in your court, honey. You better come over here and save me, because if
Hey,
not, I'm a
hey, I'm all for the Wayne Brady train. Let's do it because that's more plausible.
we have
Listen, don't save him. He
you
don't
don't
wanna
want to
be
be
saved.
okay. I don't want. I want to be sad
Nah, nah. If Wayne came, you would want to be saved. You would fall right into his arms
and would.
like a
Um,
damsel in distress. Thank you for
yes,
coming for
honey.
me.
Being the best white woman people think that he likes. Um, and we have a question in the chat asking, "Have you tried a lobotomy?" No, I have not tried a lobotomy.
That's probably the only thing that's gonna work, commenter.
Possibly. Oh, speaking of, do y'all remember The Boys? Did y'all see like the latest season with Sister Sage? How she's super intelligent, and the only way that she can get sexual gratification is by way of a lobotomy.
No,
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
I need to catch up on the boys. Oh, and especially because um my trio is linking up in the last season of the boys and giving me like a supernatural reunion. So yeah,
Let me tell you
yeah.
one thing about that motherfucking Jensen, honey. He came on that show and made it do with him up. He is so good on that show that I can't stand his fucking ass.
When I tell
I
you,
hate Soldier Boy.
oh, when I tell you
Soldier boy.
how much I love Jensen Ackles, I can't even. And I know that is so, and I'm glad we outside of Black History Month. I'm sorry, but that white man right there, that's my white man. That's my white man.
No,
There's only
he came
two
on
that's been in my life, and they actually kind of favor each other a little bit, a little bit, a little bit.
He came on The Boys and really did his thing. Like he played a really big role on there and was so good that they wanted to bring him back because they like
Because he's a good actor, actually.
too damn
Who?
good, honey. Jensen
The girl, don't listen, don't play these games.
What?
The
What's the
wig,
name? I missed the name for real.
Jensen Ackles. He was on Supernatural. He played Dean Winchester, the best character on the show.
Jen.
Girl, stop playing with me. Stop it now. Hell.
Don't you play
Shit.
with her, Jensen.
Okay.
Jensen apples. Oh well, let me. I'm trying to
Apples.
Google. I'm trying.
Apple. Apples.
Oh, so yeah,
Girl.
they want to pick in the comments. So let me see. Jensen, let me put.
Oh, okay. I'm gonna let you slide. I'm gonna let you slide. I remember him. He cool. He cool peoples.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
he is, and like I said, he does a really good job on The Boys, honey. Too damn good that I can't stand because he plays a racist character, a racist that was a superhero from back in the
You
Mm-hmm.
day.
see that hair though? He done got his hairline done or something.
No,
He
he
got a
didn't. He's
piece
been
on.
had the hair. No, baby. That's all his hair. Slow down.
Look, that picture, that yellow picture, that looked like a piece. It looked like something.
It's
You know,
not a
it's been
piece,
fried down, laid to
sweetheart.
the
It's not a
side.
piece. He has a full head of hair. He's
I
been
thought she
fine.
said Jensen apples too. I ain't gonna lie. I'm like,
Okay,
what a weird
I know,
name.
I'm going by crazy.
Chill, don't co-sign her
I
foolery.
did.
Let's
I'm
not.
sorry. I'm sorry,
Now,
Tiffany. I
even
really did.
Auntie has said it, but come on, like, let's not play on my top today. Let's not. I'm not here
No,
for it.
and I think what y'all need to understand, like, it's not a game for me because when it comes to the supernatural like fan base, they do not play when it
They
comes.
do not play.
They don't play with the deal. I actually learned, like, reading a lot of stuff. I never watched the show personally, but I did see like bits and pieces of it. And on TNT, they used to play repeats of it after
Oh
Charm
yeah.
in the morning.
Hmm.
I would catch like the repeats before I started watching Wendy Williams. And and then I was like, oh, this looks. I really wish I would have gotten like into it when it was like when it was
On.
newish and popular and stuff because it seems like it's something. But it
I
has
don't
a
watch.
really.
I don't watch it before with
Oh, you did?
that
They
souped up
carry
cough.
CW. Oh, okay, baby. Yeah. When I say Supernatural carry CW for 15 years, whew,
Yes.
but and really Vincent carried the show like most of it. Not even gonna hold you. So, anyways, we're not gonna linger on this white man too much longer. But yeah,
Pisces. Oh no.
Yes, exactly. But the March prices don't be that bad.
Yes, they
It be them
do.
it be them February ones.
he's
The men
actually
Pisces, whether their birthdays are in March or February.
Not too much. My daddy birthday tomorrow. Not too much. Mm-mm.
but yeah, no, and actually he's a really nice guy. And when all this Trump stuff went down, I was really worried. I was really worried that it was going to come out that he was on the wrong side of politics. And he wasn't. And I was like, thank you, Lord. Thank you, because I hate to be disappointed. And he's on the right side of politics. He's on the right side of all of the issues, equality, LGBTQ, like none of that funny shit. He is down for the cause. Him and his wife Janelle, they don't play. So, and they lived in Texas for a long time. They don't live there anymore. But like when Beto was running, they were really active and stuff like that. So kudos to that white couple that I give my stamp of approval for. I
Yeah,
don't give too many, but
because right, I don't have too many either. I feel like when it comes to white couples, I think the only one I can say I can like go up for really would be like Kevin Bacon and Kira Sedgwick.
oh yeah, them too. Yeah,
I
yeah, yeah. I
love
fucks
them.
with them heavy. I
Hmm.
fucks with them heavy because what? 6 degrees of bacon?
I'm gonna get my bacon number. I know I need to do the math. I know I got all them shows that I was a background in. I know I got a bacon number in there somewhere.
Is it 6 or 7 degrees? It's something like
It's
the 6 degrees.
6.
6 degrees.
Hmm.
Mm-hmm.
That somehow you was.
Like the higher your number is, like the closer you are with them. I know I got like a level 6 somewhere in my resume. I just need to do the homework.
Yeah, yep. I definitely, I co-sign that too. Hmm.
Mhm. Oh, so we have a comment saying, someone we know is personal friends with Kevin. Oh, well, you tell
Who
them
do
that
we
Auntie
know?
said,
Who
hey,
we know that's personal friends?
uh,
Yeah.
Jeanette from Groovy.
From who?
What? I don't know Jeanette, but hey Jeanette, what's up? Let's set
Remember,
up a dinner.
From
long
who?
y'all. So Groovy, if you ain't on Groovy, hun, that's the place. Well, y'all. Well, no, y'all need to get on there because y'all are podcasters now. But so Groovy is like an entertainment where it's like the Facebook of entertainment, created by somebody who in this room who is very wonderful. And they remember when they kept telling us to watch Project Greenlight, the when it came back with Issa Rae. It
Hmm.
was two women on there that they knew personally from Groovy. There was Jeanette and Marcy. So yeah, there's my degree. Al, thank you, Al, Al. So I'm going from a 6 to a 5.
Okay.
Speaking of 5, my birthday is coming up April 5th. I'm going to be 40 in less than a month. That is it's not
How
sticking
we
in.
turning up?
I
How are
don't
we
know.
turning up?
And it's true. My birthday on a Sunday. What you do on a Sunday, honey?
Well, whatever you're gonna do, it has gonna have to be Saturday night spilling into Sunday,
Right.
so that we could so you can get your proper turn up. Because yeah.
Yeah. Well, our next story. Do y'all familiar with Michael Eric Dyson? Right.
Hmm.
No.
Uh,
Oh shit. You know what? Go on mute.
Michael, hold up now. Michael Eric Dyson.
mhm.
Black man, girl, please.
Yeah, and leave just a long story short, for the most part, he is usually known to be very smart and very pro-black. However, recently, when it came down to the Kendrick and beef, Kendrick and that biracial Canadian beef, he kind of took the side of the biracial Canadian, and
Of
people was
course,
kind of
because he
like,
looked like a biracial.
"Oh my god!" But he had a phone call with Jay Z. That he said that Jay Z was like, what you doing, bruh? But he said it in a very stern and respectful way, and he said he's pretty much saying that he liked how Jay Z handled that. So,
Oh yeah, just like a biracial. Yeah, we can we skip this because I really, you know, you had to have a grown man send you, son. Please, sir, get up.
Well,
not you
first of
wanted
all,
to
I
use
don't
a
think
for the
Michael
freaking
Eric
stuff.
Dice. I don't think he's biracial.
He looked biracial. He giving light skin. The skin is
He ain't
light.
giving that. You're being. Why are you being
The,
so
he's
extra
giving
today? I
he's
need you to go
giving
back and
light.
get you some
He's
Qdoba. I need you to
listen.
get some more Qdoba.
Listen, I don't had it today. Why you quiet as a girl? But no, I'm looking at these Google pictures. It's giving light skin. It's giving you mad because you ain't got enough melanin in your skin.
Oh my god,
Okay,
That's never been his issue. I don't
listen,
know.
at
it's
all. No,
giving,
he's
and this
usually
one
very pro-black.
picture, it gives I tell. I'm a show enough tell. Ooh Lord.
No, he's not an op for the most part. This was just the flub. Sometimes we usually all have some. Well, not all of us. I definitely try to watch what I say before I say it. But um, for the most part, Michael Eric Dyson, he's usually very smart and very pro-black. He usually has very smart things to say, and I usually like to hear what he likes to say. But his issue with the beef was like calling someone a pedophile when they have no proof of it, and that's what he kind of lost a lot of people. And Jay Z didn't really son him. It was just like more of a this is why it's a matter of fact. He says it's a video. So are we skipping this story or do we want to just watch it?
No, keep going. He's not biracial.
He is not. I did do a quick Google search, and it says based
The-
on biographical information, Michael Eric Dyson is not biracial. He is identified as Black African American and born in 1958 in Detroit. He is recognized as a Black educator, minister, and writer, and his background is deeply rooted in African American heritage.
yes, and he is okay. He's a boomer, but he's maybe that's his little issue is being from a boomer generation. But other than that, he's straight. He legit. Okay,
Yeah.
let's do the story now. Whew, Lord, that
Mm-hmm.
was intense. Ugh.
Let's see what Mr. Michael Eric Dyson has to say about his conversation with Jay Z.
Some people think, well, it ain't that serious, and that's not what's going on. My job as a scholar is to show you that stuff you didn't think was that serious might be a bit more serious than you think. I could be wrong, to be sure. So I don't say it with the kind of arrogance that some of my interlocutors on the internet have suggested. And let me tell you something, a very dear and good friend of mine disagrees with me bitterly. Well, I won't say bitterly, just aggressively and vigorously. His name is Sean Carter, better known as Jay Z. Now, I don't usually talk about the conversations that Jay Z and I have because that's between us. That's why we remain friends, because I ain't out here blabbing about what we talk about. But he hit me up and he vigorously
But
disagreed
he on the internet
that
blabbing.
particular
Ooh.
position. He said it with dignity. He said it with respect. He articulated his ideal intelligently. I responded to him. We went back and forth for a minute, and I shared with him my essay, the 3,000 some word essay I wrote in the Philadelphia paper, where I break down
Oh
what's
God.
going on between Kendrick and Drake. And he was
Jesus.
respectful. What I love about Jay is that he's not arrogant, and he's got more reason to be arrogant than anybody we talking to, including myself, on this darn internet, and yet in social media. And yet he chose to be gracious, vigorous, clear, transparent about his disagreements, but he did not get nasty and vicious with me. So the point is that I'm saying we can disagree with each other and not be nasty. I understand a rap battle is a rap battle, and you trying to exploit your opponent's, if it will, vulnerabilities. But in an age of social media, it hits different when you call somebody a pedophile or when you make arguments about domestic violence. I understand that. It hits different when it resonates in a cultural vacuum, or in a cultural arena where the Me Too movement, the progressive ideas of misogyny and sexism and patriarchy have prevailed, where we are far more sensitive and culturally appropriately so, aware of the various forms of hurt and pain that women have to endure, and that gender plays a role that we have historically ignored. All that is true.
Shut up. Because for someone to be so culturally aware, he would know that literally not Jay-Z, that Drake has been called out for the fact that he was texting underage fucking people. What's the actress? I forgot her name. The
Millie Bobby
old white
Brown.
woman. Yeah. So it's on record. It's public record that he was doing that shit. So it's not that far fetched to say, hey, this aligns with you because it's on record. I really Jay-Z wrote me I wrote a 3,000 page. Sir, we don't need it. I I don't want to name drop Jay-Z, but name Jay-Z. Shut up. Be quiet. Ugh.
Well, that's certainly one way to receive his message. Now, what I understood, I actually understood what he was saying, and he did say like a lot of times when it comes to intellectualism, is a lot of times people call out problems that people don't think is a problem, but it ends up being a problem in the long run. And what he did explain towards the end and say like this actually ties in to female victims, to misogyny and stuff like that. So I'm like, okay, I hear you, but I still, fuck that biracial Canadian, but I hear you.
I absolutely get what he was trying to pull, but trying to put those two things together, those few things together, those things are not like each other. I'm sorry. Those things are not like each other. If there was a blatant, like out of right field, if there was no evidence for Kendrick to even use that as a lyric, as a get back, as a whatever you want to call it, then I would understand how harmful that could be. Calling someone out of their name, calling someone something that there's no evidence that supports that. But because we the people have seen it, please, sir, leave women's issues out of it. Don't try to tie them things together. It's
Quinn said,
problematic.
Quinn said, tread lightly because they will start saying about your ass. They not like us. They not like us. Because she already thought that ass was biracial.
My good friend, Sean Carter, shut up. I wrote a 3,000 page. We don't care, sir. Take that shit back to Princeton. Let them motherfuckers read it.
Yeah, you're right, because that's who needs to read it, honey. Mm-hmm. Well, question: did y'all hear anything of any rumors about any death rumors about Queen Latifah? I certainly did not. I didn't even know
No,
that
I
was
know
a
you
thing.
fucking lying. Don't piss me off. Don't piss
They,
me off.
they were
Do not
saying
piss.
that Queen Latifah somehow passed away on the internet, honey. So she had up to the point where she had to release a video about it.
Oh, I'm glad I didn't see that
Yeah,
because
don't piss me off.
I'm sick of the internet. I'm half off of them social media because they're stupid. But go ahead.
Okay, so I don't
Hey
think so.
girl, ooh, y'all see her?
Don't she
Yeah.
look good? Don't she look? And y'all see, I just share here by way of TMZ. Queen Latifah posts video denying viral death hoax rumors. And I'm starting to think that maybe it's a white thing on the white side of the internet because it seems like nobody black that I've asked today have they heard this. They was like, no, I didn't hear anything about that. So I don't know. I don't know if the others trying to kill off Queen Latifah, but y'all better stop because we don't play about Queen Latifah, honey. We don't play about Miss Dana Owens. But let's just see her with honey. It look like she got a no beat face, honey, just looking just as fabulous as she want to. And she says, yeah, here she is doing just fine and well.
Good morning. It's me, Latifah. 100%. Yeah, okay. I can't believe what you read on the internet or see. Can't believe nothing now, right? You good. Yes.
I know that's right. Hair laid. You see them? You see them curls laid? You see
Okay.
that smile? Yeah. Period.
Like, how you
And
know this pussy strap ready, miss? Like, girl, I want
and you
red.
know, when we talked about Valerie Bertinelli the other day doing a deal with Lifetime, I sent you another article I saw later. Not only was it Valerie, but it was Queen Latifah, Taraji, um, Tay Diggs, and a few other actually black people that have done deals with Lifetime, and Miss Dana Owens is one of them. So we're
Ow,
gonna be seeing
ow.
much more of her. Oh, a Lifetime trying to pick their stuff up.
No, they've been on a shit for a while. I'm personally a fan of Lifetime. They've been
I
on
used to be, but then those Lifetime movies got extra cheesy and extra
This
like
how I
over the
like
top.
it, man. It
I
started to get
know,
real
but
Tubi-ish, and
it's
that's why you was like, this is Lifetime, not Tubi.
it's exactly. I was like, they were starting to be Tubi before Tubi was a thing, and I was like, oh no. And then Tubi said, hold on, hold my beer, I got it. We gonna run with this. This
Okay.
is a lane.
Hey,
But
puppy.
hey puppy, I gotta say it just like
Yeah.
I don't. They better not be speaking over Queen's name like that. Come on now, stop playing with our good sis
Don't
or
play
any of
with
our
her.
people. Mm-mm-mm.
Well, let's talk about stupid people in sports ball, honey. Y'all know Dylan Brooks from the Felix Suns?
Felix Sons, what?
Felix, I'm sorry, Phoenix Suns, honey. His name Dylan got me fucked up. Look,
I was
Mercury
like,
retrograde, my bad.
no, I'm not keep. I don't know. I'm not. Haven't heard of him. What's going on?
You got to know his ass today, honey, out here doing fucking drinking and driving with his stupid ass.
Oh God, how many more of these?
Stupid, stupid. And y'all see where it says so Phoenix, not Felix Sons, but Phoenix Sons. Dylan Brooks arrested for DUI in Scottsdale. So, Phoenix Suns player Dylan Brooks was busted for DUI Friday morning, TMZ Sports has learned. Authorities tell us the small forward was pulled over in Scottsdale around 1 a.m. for traffic violations. After an investigation, Brooks was placed under arrest for suspicion of driving under the influence. He was taken to Scottsdale City Jail and processed and was released from custody around 3:30 a.m. We're told he was respectful and cooperative throughout the incident. We obtained Brooks's mugshot showing the Hooper staring into the camera with a white tank top and lengthy beard. Brooks, who has reportedly made $105 million on the court, has been sidelined the past few weeks with a fractured hand. The Suns hosted the Chicago Bulls without him, losing a close one to 105 to 103. Brooks is known for playing the villain role in the NBA. He's got a well documented feud with LeBron James, as well as his strength as a defender. He also played for the Memphis Grizzlies and Houston Rockets before joining Phoenix in 2025. We're out to the Suns for comment, and they said they are aware of the situation and gathering more information. Mm-hmm. Super.
How you gonna be subpar and then trying to have a beef with LeBron? Sir, bye.
Now, Libra Queen, this is the light skin that deserve all that spot. Let me stop.
Exactly. Woo, shit.
There's plenty for them all.
Okay, listen, wake it up, honey. All y'all bright asses. But now let me stop. Let me stop. I'm trying to get better, y'all. I promise. But that's that on that. Stupid, stupid. But at least he was cooperative. I don't know what I mean. That's going. How cooperative you gonna be with drinking and driving? You know they don't play that shit. There's real strict laws on that. This is why I don't understand why y'all keep fucking around. I don't get it. But okay. You know what I also don't get, honey? Being so stupid that you mess up your bag and having a temper that you mess up your bag. And Terrence Howard is talking about how he done fucked up his Marvel bag because of his temper. And y'all see, I just shared here by way of TMZ. Terrence Howard reflects on losing Marvel role after threatening producer. Stupid, stupid, and light skin. I think is that the theme of the day? Stupid and light skin.
Why is he still talking about this 20 years later?
But because that was a massive bag, and you see how these Marvel movies keep on going. You see how Don Cheadle, who done took
Oh,
place, you see how that character has been taken over by him because Terrence Howard was supposed to be Rhodey, right? He was
well,
supposed
duh.
to
And he
be.
fucked it off in the first year like a fucking idiot that he is. And so why are we still talking about this 20 years later? We've been knowing you fucked that off from day one.
Because
Stupid.
he's like, damn, I want that money. That's why he's still talking about.
You had the opportunity and you was running your fucking mouth.
Hmm.
So there you go. Sorry. Sorry, not sorry.
Well, he's
Cause he
talking.
was a good he was good in that character. I enjoyed him, but
He really was. And honestly, Terrence Howard is not like people joke about his acting ability, but what he's not bad. He's not a bad actor at all. Is
mm-mm.
it one directional? Maybe.
I give him
But
1.5. He can pivot a
yeah.
slightly because he did in that first Marvel movie.
Yeah.
But he dumb and light skinned. Now this is where the smoke should have really been. Here we go.
Look,
Smoke
just
should
like
have
look,
landed right
it's
here.
enough smoke for every last one of their bright asses, honey.
Fucking dummies.
Well,
Ugh.
let's see what this light bright has to say.
Oh God.
And then Joel Silver came and had a conversation with me. He's like, the reason your name isn't above the titles is because you're not the star of this thing. It's Jodie. And if you win, if you get nominated for an Oscar, it's going to be for supporting actor. It's not going to be for best actor. And I was like, okay, thank you for telling me that. Now I understand. But you have to remember, I'm a man just like you. And if you ever talk to me in that way again, I'm going to knock your teeth out your mouth.
You said that.
This is what I said. And then I have to fly
You
back on a
fucking
private
idiot.
flight with him.
You're stupid. You're fucking stupid. You're fucking dumb.
And Susan Downey is his producing partner on that. And then maybe 8 months later, I lose Iron Man.
Hmm.
And I'm sure that all of those things played their part. But I got gaslit. He did the right thing in coming and talking to me. But I responded in this aggressive manner. I had a
Hmm.
meeting with Denzel once, and he told me, he was like, look at your hands, man. You're always like this. Your fists are all balled up. He said, and all these producers want to do is they're trying to open your hand and so they can put money in it. But you won't do it. You keep your hands all tight like this,
Hmm.
and you're blowing it. And this is 20 years ago.
Duh. Dumbass.
That last moons, I have to take girl your commentary, and then him saying, and this was 20 years ago, and like, baby, that just took me out, honey, the whole thing. But I will say this actually does, and it looks like to me is like reflection, like a learning. To me, it kind of looks a little bit like growth. He's saying because especially when he talked about Denzel giving him that, and you know I got my own feelings about him, but I'll keep it to myself
Well,
for now.
yeah,
For
because
now,
he is a boomer. He's an old senior citizen now, so I don't know. But he was right. You up here walking around with all this ego and all this attitude. Who gonna want to work with you? And then you think you gonna tell a man that if you talk to me like that, I'm gonna knock your teeth out? A white man, and he is in charge of your job. You think you gonna have it? You think?
Also,
Go ahead.
finish,
No, no, go
finish.
ahead. Oh, I was just
Okay.
gonna say you think you're gonna keep a job. Like that's stupid.
Also, he needs to realize that he is not Denzel. Yeah.
Well, at the time he wasn't Denzel. I mean, he still
And
ain't. But
he still
at the
exactly he is not Denzel. There's a stark difference between Denzel don't need to audition. Oscar nominated, Oscar
but that
winning.
was work. He had to put in the work. He had to be you.
He
There's a
leaving here
way.
with something, head ass.
Okay, and
Goody
so
about that life, head ass.
I don't know. I know it's one thing. Like black folks, we have the society we've had to live in. We have to play the game. We have to play the game to get ahead. You can't. You can't act like you can't play the game because all you
You
do is box yourself out.
you can't play a Banff and not really be a Banff. That's all I'm gonna say. You can't
What'd you
play a
say?
Banff and not be a Banff. You can't play a badass motherfucker, play at being a badass motherfucker and not being a badass motherfucker. That's all I'm gonna say. It
And
is what it is.
you can't tell somebody because if you would have told me about you gonna knock my teeth out, bitch, you ain't got a job. Don't worry about it.
Baby, what
Cookie gonna go win out on this one.
listen, you would have been just like old girl was with Destiny. You might want to just go ahead and catch your flight because your
What she
bands
say?
can be
Your
nailed.
services are no longer needed.
Okay.
Hello.
Now, would you rather be at home or would you rather have your luggage?
Hello. Thank you for to get on the plane with me. And quiet as it's kept, I definitely had somebody ride with me one time, and I definitely left them at the location. Baby, you can't ride back with me. You cutting up and thinking you finna get in my car? Please find you
You
somebody
can't.
to play with.
I'm sorry. We have to play the game. There is no. You cannot try and have a pissing contest with your boss. You can't piss further than the boss. Cause guess what? He said, go piss outside, then, bitch. How about that?
Hmm. And I think what's this is just like a good like a classic case of like a light skinned defense mechanism because you know how there's this energy out here that or this misconception that light skinned men are quote unquote soft, so a lot
Hmm.
of them have to like be.
But even men in general.
But light skinned men really like if you hear them talk about their experience and say how
Oh.
like they be tried and stuff like they
Hmm.
and not putting not because I don't feel sorry for their asses, honey, but but it's that's like a classic case of that, and he felt like he had to do that. And who is this man that's going to talk to me and kind of whole time fucking up a bag?
Oh, the man who writes your paycheck. That's who. Who says you
Mhm.
got a job or not? Now you out of a whole franchise of a whole 10-year arc. Dummy. Stupid. Good. Good. You know what? Dark skinned Don Cheadle understood to play the game.
And I hope that man is that when I tell you I love me some Don Cheadle, honey. Oh, love it. And I tell y'all to watch Black Monday. Well, if you can find it, I don't know if they still got it on Showtime, but Black Monday, the show that he led, amazing show,
We
amazing
talked
actor.
about that.
Mhm.
And I looked it up. I think it was you had to pay for it on somebody's
Oh,
platform because I was gonna look at it. We had this conversation.
that's racist. Why you got to play for black? Why you got to pay for it because it's black?
No, well, might be because they got Love Jones locked up too, and I was irritated by that. I should be able
Good.
to stream that.
And make
Shut
love
up!
now
Don't start it.
$200. So
Don't.
don't
You
go
could just
backwards.
don't say nothing. You could just let that slide. You could let that slide. You ain't got to. You ain't got to say it.
Damn, love John. What I want to say.
Yes, we do. I'm sorry. There are people who still love it.
Love Jaws made me not want to go to a porchery never again, honey. Oh,
Why? Why? What the hate? It's so nasty.
I hate that movie. Just as bad. And I can't really decide if I hate that or Love and Basketball
Oh
worse.
no, I don't really care. Yeah, love and basketball because that was actually very abusive. I
Mhm.
was like, this is emotional abuse, and I don't like it.
Which one came? Was it Best Man that came first, or the Best Man that came first, or was it Love Jones that came first? I think it might have been Love Jones that came first.
Love Jones is
Okay.
first. It came out in '96.
Okay, yeah. And I just remember watching because I love Lorenz, love Lorenz, especially from Menace to Society. So I would just go in expecting. I ain't had no business really watching that shit no way. At my age, I was
You
10 at
didn't.
the time.
You didn't. You didn't.
And then I didn't understand it back then. So then I rewatched it as an adult, like in my early 30s. I said, this is actually very bad.
What's so very bad about it?
I hate it. All these straight people running amok and and snapping their fingers. Get out of my face. I don't want to
Not a running amok.
see
You are
Look, maybe
stupid.
since I'm going to be 40, maybe I'll watch it again, in a new
Don't
decade.
worry about it. We don't need you to like it. It's okay. I still love it.
Oh,
Okay?
you know
It's
what?
Wait,
You're right.
okay.
what?
I'm not
Watch
going to watch
what?
it. You got to pay for it.
Watch what? I missed it.
Oh,
Oh my
love
God.
Jones.
Quinn, what are you doing?
Damn. No,
What are you doing?
sorry, but no. Also no. No.
What?
I missed it, but now I'm caught up, and it's a no for me, dog.
We
Now,
already know you want to know for that. I already know. I'm
now,
sorry. You just had to be
Happy.
there when it was released. It was amazing time.
I
Anyway,
feel like
go
I
ahead.
was there, but I was a
You
baby.
were
You know what
you
I'm
were a
saying?
baby. I mean, was you? But you were outside. I was outside when it
My
came out.
mama was outside with me. Okay,
Yeah, but I was
let's be
outside without
clear.
my mama, and it was one of them like I can't wait to just be. Oh, I can't wait. I'm almost an adult. I can't wait to be going to poetry. Okay, life didn't
Your
work
ass
out
probably
that
went
way.
home and wrote a poem too, didn't you? Didn't you?
No, no,
And
that was
and
much
look at you
later.
now, and look at you, and adults,
Adult.
and look at
And
you now.
I
Look what you
definitely
get,
wanted to. I couldn't wait to be grown.
and look at you now, grown.
So
Hmm.
can we
Yeah,
get this shit back? Where we go for refund?
I've been looking. It ain't nowhere. Nowhere. They ain't got no stores. Nothing.
Now, Happy put something in the chat about the dad. Now, I didn't know about this. The dad from Back in the Future. It sounds like he might have messed up a bag too. He said
Who?
who was on the news. All that merch money.
Wait,
So,
wait. Who was the dad on what movie?
oh, Crispin Glover. That was no, that wasn't him, was it? Yeah, George McFly was Crispin Glover.
Wait, hold on.
Oh, the creepy thin white man. That we
Oh,
talked about not too long
yeah,
ago.
yeah, 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 yeah. Yeah, he was the yes.
Ah,
What about him?
okay. Happy talked about him in the chat. She said all that merch money. I guess he messed up a bag when we were talking about actors who messed up their bags.
Oh, well.
Mhm.
Oh well.
No, well, there's
Look.
plenty of actors out there who will not mess up a bag. Hey, y'all. Hey, I'm available.
Okay. But the thing is, he's still crying about this 20 years later because you know that hurts. Every time they come out with a new Marvel movie and that character is in there, oh, I know it hurts. I
And then
know
he
it
see
hurts.
Don Cheadle on screen. I know he like bitch ass nigga.
Oh, can't call him a bitch ass nigga. You actually are the bitch ass nigga for fumbling
And
a bag.
And not
You
letting it go.
okay, and not letting it go. Yeah. In the last 20 years, you really ain't did too much after that. It's been real sporadic. God bless.
Cause he's
Um,
studying.
he's what?
He been studying sciences and things, and
I don't know
talking
how to
about
make
the
it
world
money.
and
How do you make
quantum
money?
physics. Oh, girl.
listen, girl, I feel like Hustle and Flow might have been a documentary rather than a movie. Girl, he
It's
might be out
time
here.
out there
Or he
for
wished that's
him
how he
when
wished
he's
it was a
trying to make
documentary.
when
Cause
he's
the way
trying
he
to make
tried
money.
when he talk in real life, he really talks like a thespian. Like he's like, I'm refined
A
and
theater guy, and
a
he's
theater
on.
guy. But then you wasn't that damn theater when you was talking to that damn man like you was crazy.
So I bust your head to the white meat. Head ass.
Listen, I
Oh,
wouldn't put it past because you never know who a pimp these days, honey.
hello.
Because I think y'all know where I'm going with this. Y'all know who my next story about, honey. Did y'all see the news about the
No,
NCAA staffer?
Yes.
no,
Girl,
Absolutely.
no.
Yeah.
y'all, Libra
Call the
Queen and
people.
Chili sent this story to me yesterday. It came out like what after the show ended yesterday, and
It sure did.
I'm like
College.
the what? And y'all see, I just shared here by way of TMZ. College hoop staffer busted on pimping guns, drug charges, bitch.
I'm glad this happened after Black History Month because the way, the way these niggas is fucking up out here, I'm sorry, you did what? For what? I'm sorry, what?
Baby, this is crazy. So this story starts. The men's basketball program at California State University, Bakersfield, is at the center of a wild scandal after a former player turned coach was accused of running a multi state pimping operation while
Oh,
working for the school. Authorities say Kevin Mays, an ex player for the Roadrunners who later joined the staff as a temporary assistant coach, is facing 11 criminal and misdemeanor charges, including felony pimping, after an investigation triggered by a shocking anonymous email. According to reports, then head coach Rod Barnes received a message in August titled Important Message 911 911, claiming Mays had been trafficking a girl since May across several states. The sender
ugh.
warned in all caps, fix it or the whole staff will fall. Barnes forwarded the tip to the school's HR department, which passed it along to university police, sparking a broader investigation that ultimately led to May's arrest. Investigators say they identified a woman advertising sex services in Sacramento and set up a sting operation posing as a client. The woman allegedly told police Mays was her boyfriend and that he regularly covered hotel rooms, rental cars, and flights tied to her work. Police say they arrested Mays shortly afterward. A search of his car and apartment allegedly uncovered multiple firearms and a large stash of drugs, while a search of his phone reportedly revealed hundreds of images of child pornography, including
Oh,
photos involving very young children.
oh,
Mays had
God.
been hired by the program in June for about $3,000 a month and has pled not guilty to all charges. He remains jailed without bail and was terminated by CSUB. The scandal sent shockwaves through the university's athletic department. Soon after the arrest, both Barnes and athletic director Cal Condor left their roles, though the school has not publicly said whether the departures were directly connected. University officials called the allegations deeply concerning and said the school conducted a broader view of its athletic programs in the aftermath. Meanwhile, investigators say the case is still active as they continue interviews to determine whether additional victims or charges could emerge. Baby, gagged. A pimp.
That's so embarrassing. Oh, God.
So, like I said,
Mm.
to answer your question, that's probably how Terrence Howard get his money, hun. That's why the hustle and flow might have been a document because nobody suspected this man of being a pimp and probably wouldn't have never expected had they not got that anonymous email.
That is, sir. Okay, first of all, highway robbery, y'all paying this man $3,000 a month. So he was going to have a second job anyway. But for it to be pimping and having child pornography and all this other stuff, ew.
With very young children, you sick fuck.
Ugh,
Ugh.
disgusting.
Well, that's that on that, honey. Out here pimping. Girl. Now let's talk about Karen Spears. You see how the news has pretty much been dominated about her because they can't stop talking about that girl and her arrest.
Oh,
But
I thought you was actually talking about somebody named Karen. The hell? But guess what? Her ass gonna be back on fucking conservatorship. Y'all, they they did a whole thing on Good Morning America today, and I watched it and I said, "Ooh, baby, you are putting your." The dad Jamie was right, and everybody was wrong. Mm-mm-mm.
well,
Sometimes
if I
somebody should
wanted
mind
to
their own
feel sorry for
business.
her, even a little bit, it's gone now. Because here's the story here by way of TMZ, and you see where it says here, Britney Spears fired her sobriety coaches weeks before DUI arrest. Oh, okay, yeah. So Britney Spears showed her sober coaches the door weeks before getting arrested on suspicion of DUI. Sources with knowledge tell TMZ Britney fired the sobriety coaches after she signed a deal selling her rights to her music and after she returned home to California following a trip to Los Cabos, Mexico. We're told Britney's team also fired other people who were looking out for her, including security guards who kept an eye on the pop superstar. TMZ broke the story. Britney was arrested Wednesday night in Ventura County, California for DUI. She was pulled over near her home and then taken to a hospital to have her blood drawn and tested. During processing at the jail, Brittany was emotional and crying. Our sources say Brittany's team is now restructuring things and trying to figure out a game plan for her. We're told Brittany mostly just dances around naked all day wherever she is, which lines up with what we see from her Instagram. And our sources say she talks to herself and is in her own world. Girl, what is the strain, honey? I want a little bit. Oh, I want it, but no, never mind. No, I don't. Because if it's gonna want to make me get behind a wheel, mm-mm.
That's just she's not mentally okay. She's she's not. That's that. She should have still been on the conservatorship. She would have money. She wouldn't have sold her her catalog. Um the dad had her set up where she could be living fine, all this good stuff, and the fans got in their business and fucked that shit up, and now she's free, and y'all, and now she gotta be put back on conservative shit because she's not
Mhm.
okay.
And I actually just got a TMZ alert just now, talking about how her ass, they done found some pills on her. When they girl, this story literally just broke, y'all. Give me 1 second. Let me get it from
Mhm.
TMZ. Oh, not this one. Give me 1 second. I was about to post the sobriety coach story again. We don't want that. We want this one. What the hell? Well, you know what? I'm not because for some reason it's still sharing this sobriety coach story. So I'm just gonna actually share my screen and you all should see where it says here by way of TMZ, Britney Spears DUI arrest, jail time on the table, pills found possibly laced with narcotics.
Mhm.
Mm-mm. Well, Britney Spears had pills in her possession when she was arrested for DUI, and TMZ has learned those pills are in the process of being tested, and the results could theoretically mean jail time. Sources familiar with the situation tell TMZ the pills were Adderall, something she got while recently in Mexico. Our sources say one of the reasons Brittany goes down to Mexico so often is to obtain the drug. Our sources tell us those pills will be tested to determine if they contain pure Adderall or an additional substance. It's not uncommon that certain drugs obtained in Mexico are laced with fentanyl, cocaine, meth, or other substances. Although CHP told us they did not find substances in Brittany's car during the arrest, our sources say the pills were indeed found and are now in the process of being tested. This is Brittany's first DUI, and typically judges will not order jail time. However, if the drugs in her system contain serious levels of narcotics, judges have discretion to order that the offender spend time behind bars. Brittany's manager, Kate Hudson, tells TMZ this was an unfortunate incident that is completely inexcusable. Brittany is going to take the right steps and comply with the law, and hopefully, this can be the first step in long overdue change that needs to occur in Brittany's life. Hopefully, she can get the help and support she needs during this difficult time. So the stakes may now be high enough for Brittany to voluntarily enter a serious rehab program again.
If they would have just kept her ass on that conservative shit, we wouldn't even have to be doing all this. But okay,
I concur.
peace and blessings. Y'all need to start minding y'all own business and worry about your own kids. Why y'all should let her be where she was at.
And she fired her sobriety coaches. Well, that tells you a lot right there.
Okay.
She ain't under no supervision, and Lord knows she needs to be under somebody's supervision.
She don't need to be managing her finances. She don't need to be doing nothing because it's she not okay. She's not a okay woman.
And then she just got this big old wad of money after selling her catalog. Baby.
She was about to blow through that.
Yeah, she
Maybe this
flush with
DUI was
cash.
a blessing for her because it didn't properly stopped her little self in the tracks.
He
Because
said, fuck what y'all talk about. I'm going to Mexico. I'm getting the
she do
real
be
shit
down there a
in
lot.
Mexico.
She do be down there a lot.
Hmm. Well, I wonder, honey, the sources are spilling the tea, honey.
Mhm.
Well, in regards to Brittany, she actually has some exes defending her, which is, well, I ain't gonna say defending her. Well, you can say, because remember we talked about Sam yesterday. Sam was actually talking about how his family has been affected by, the Iran
Mm-hmm.
um thing, the Iran.
War. War.
Mhm, thank you.
Mm-hmm.
I ain't want to say it, but well, I need to say it. The Iran war.
It is what it is. It is what it is.
Yeah, but Sam, he was asked about, Britney's DUI risk. And you see where it says here by way of TMZ, Sam Asghari breaks silence over ex-wife Britney Spears' DUI risk. And I'm gonna just let it's about a minute or so. He really didn't say too much of anything, but he was just like pretty much people make mistakes, da 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 da. But I'm here to talk about Iran. So let me share my
Okay.
screen.
So don't ask me about her no more.
And honestly, baby, you could tell he been media trained, honey. This was a good answer for your ass, honey. Let's see what Mr. Sam has to say.
Before I let you go, and thank you for being so generous with your time, I do have to ask you about Britney Spears, your ex, back in the headlines today because of this DUI arrest last night. A, were you surprised to see that news? And B, what would your words to her be right now?
My focus has been on the Iran situation because this was such a huge situation that basically deserved my full attention. And as it goes in my past, I cannot skip the past. I celebrate the past, and I think everybody makes mistakes, and everybody deserves privacy. If we learn from history, we have to understand the press could hurt somebody recovering from a situation like this. But I'd like to stay focused on the situation because it is bigger than everything right now, and I'm fully responsible to be focused on that.
All right, Sam Asghari, thank you so much for taking the time. Really appreciate you explaining a little bit more about what we should be thinking about moving forward in this. Thank you.
He said, "Don't ask me about that white woman no more."
Like my
Don't.
focus has been on Iran, the Iran situation. You
Mm-hmm.
ate that. He ate that. Look, we have a comment saying, "Oh, that's the one that people on Twitter think is so sexy because he was shirtless." The very same. But where he was shirtless at, puppy, was in a gay club. That's what we learned here on the show. Because we got some people that live out there, and they was like, "Wait, he's coming out of that bar." I forgot the name of the bar, but I was like, "Oh, oh."
Hey,
See, look, say what at the gay bar? Yes, honey, shirtless in the gay bar, honey.
probably having the time of his life.
Okay. Oh, and Puppy says, I wish I could dance naked all day. See, that's the thing, Puppy. See, in America, you can do whatever you put your mind to, bro. I would love to see it. So that's that on that, honey. Sam said, I ain't here to talk about her. But you know who is talking about her? Jason Alexander. And if y'all don't remember who he is, he's actually Britney's first husband.
Why?
Remember
Oh,
the
why?
first husband that she married, and she only married him for like for just a few days.
Yes.
hmm
Mm-hmm.
And you see where it says here by way of TMZ, Britney Spears' first husband, Jason Alexander, defends her after DUI arrest. So I'm just
Okay.
gonna read his statement that he says.
Okay. Now, can we move on? It's starting to.
Of course.
It's starting to run my spirit low.
Well, what he says is everyone needs to slow down with the headlines about Britney Spears. If reports are accurate that she blew a .06, that's below the legal limits in most states. And if the only substances in her systems were legally prescribed medications, that changes the narrative completely. At most, what's being discussed right now could potentially amount to minor misdemeanor charges. Things like reckless driving or simple possession of a substance was found in the car, or if a substance was found in the car, excuse me. But the internet has already jumped straight to drunk driving, rehab, and all kinds of speculation that has been proven. Jason, respectfully, they did that with good reason. I mean, because some of us know how to look at a pattern. So, ooh, we have a comment saying looking like a rat. He do look like Master Splinter. Oh my god.
Or ferret or whatever. But anyways, enough, 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 enough. Enough.
Enough of Karen Spears, honey. I personally had enough too. And you see how when I was looking for tea this morning, all the news seemed to be talking about her and her friends and how her family feeling about it, honey. Well, her other ex, the baby daddy, he
Oh
like,
Lord, can we skip?
Look, okay, okay, okay. I don't care. I don't now. No
well,
shit.
this is actually not about her. So he's actually going through his own legal stuff while
We
Brittany got her
also
own
don't
stuff
care.
going on.
We don't care. Keep dragging it.
Mm-mm.
He got legal problems. It sounds like a man's problem. It sounds like none of our business. Skip it. I don't care. A white man's legal problems.
Now
Skip it.
how
We have a
what's his
conversation.
legal
How
what's
many
his
exes does
legal
she have?
issue?
Am I one of them?
What is his legal issue? Let's just see what is it?
So,
Where's the
over
AI summary?
it's over AI credit. It's excuse me, AI sorry, over an unpaid credit card bill.
Oh,
Oh yeah,
bye,
skip the fuck,
bye,
skip
bye,
the hell out of there. Didn't he?
bye,
I
goodbye.
know you fucking lie.
Didn't he? I bet you he thought his book was gonna be on the New York bestseller list.
And it's not. So anyways, people who are listening to this later, yeah, we're skipping this because we don't have time, but you can, if it tickles your fancy, you can go ahead and click the link and read it for yourself. But no, not on this Good Friday. Absolutely.
All
And
right, so
women's history month.
I am
Absolutely not.
sick of yeah. We didn't do. They didn't spoke to way too many of her back. You know what I'm saying? I don't. We don't need to speak to this many people that didn't hunched on Britney Spears. I don't care.
hmm
And yeah, Kevin, he didn't spend that money wisely. He was getting from Britney with all that child support all that time, and now he in credit card. That's your problem, sir. You're a white man. It'll work out for you. Goodbye.
And girl, and the gag is, y'all, it's not even. It's like a $12,000, a little over
We
$12,000.
don't care. We don't.
Girl, I was
Next
like,
story.
really?
Quickly. Next
He's
story.
pitiful. You
Next
fucked
story.
up. You was getting more than $12,000 a month.
Again, next story.
Mm, yeah.
Too many
Well,
words, too much energy, too many breasts. We don't tug. No, we don't have enough for him. Oh Lord.
well, let's talk about some black people legal problems, honey.
Okay. Oh
A
Lord.
Patrick
Negro.
Beverly.
Who?
Patrick, you remember the one, honey, we've been talking about that had that kerfuffle with his sister, his younger
Oh
sister?
The
shit.
kerfuffle. You be telling these. You be saying these names like we really be remembering these
Well,
people.
I didn't remember, but now you tell me what it's about. Okay, he said,
Patrick
oh, now he wants
Beverly.
to detail the arrest. I don't really care. You
Most
choked out
on
your sister. You was
who's
wrong.
sister? Who
We
here?
talked
Who's
about
this?
his sister left out with the boy in the middle of the night. The mama called him, the brother, the NBA player, to go get the sister. When he got the sister, he choked her out. She filed a report. We
Oh, the
talked
one
about
that
it
got killed.
twice.
He was the
She didn't
one
No,
that got.
die.
nobody was
No,
killed.
no, 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 no,
Oh,
no, no.
oh,
He
I
just
don't
went and
know.
got her. He roughed her up a little bit. The boyfriend that she snuck out with called the police. He went
He
to
allegedly
jail.
told her, I'm the one in the family that will end you. That's what he allegedly said to her.
Oh
Hmm.
wow. Okay. Well, I don't want to waste a skip on this, but I also don't care.
Okay, well, we're just gonna sit here and be quiet and just let him read the story then.
And I actually don't believe him because what he did was he did like a documentary style 14-minute video detailing this, pretty much painting out that he's innocent and he did nothing of what he's being alleged.
Well, then
And
he's guilty.
girl, listen, and I'm like, was this to help his case? Because it doesn't. But you see how TMZ said he opens up about the arrest and it's his most uncomfortable experience. He's the victim in all of this. So,
A man being a victim
girl,
in a situation where he's abusing someone.
I couldn't even watch. Like I said, the video was 14 minutes long. I gave it like 2 minutes of my time, and I just had to shut it off. I said, mm-mm.
Okay,
Mm.
don't play the video for us, please.
Oh, and I definitely was not.
Oh, thank
We
you.
were not playing that. You think I'm gonna sit here and play
Amen.
a 14-minute video for y'all? No, this is
Little
not
blessings,
right.
Amen.
little
Not
blessings
Patrick Star.
everywhere. Little blessings everywhere, man.
Well, Patrick Beverly sat in front of the camera and peeled back the curtain on his tumultuous past few months, calling his arrest one of the worst experiences of his life. The former NBA player released a 14-minute video yesterday, Thursday, starting it off by making it clear once again he would never hurt his 15-year-old sister after he was no billed in his assault case last month. And just a side note, we did talk about that case being no billed. 37-year-old Beverly shared clips he recorded to document the days following his arrest. And right after he paid $40,000 bail and got out of jail, he was aware of the chatter on the social media. I'm so motherfucking salty right now, Beverly said on November 18th. The things that they saying on the internet is unbelievable. Punch my sister, choke my sister. I just can't wait until the truth comes out. Beverly said he was ordered to remain 1,000 feet away from his sister, meaning he had to move his family to his Chicago home to adhere to the requirements of his release, as they lived right next to each other in Texas. Beverly talked about his experience in custody, and he said everything from the phone calls to the handcuffs to using the restroom to eating was new to him, as he has never been in jail before. As for the alleged incident, Beverly said he was slated to get up at 5 a.m. that next day to catch a flight and work out for some basketball teams. But a call from his mom woke him up 2 hours earlier, asking him to go over to her home. Beverly said he was informed his sister was not in the house when she was supposed to be, a situation he dealt with last year. Someone called police on mom. CPS got involved, threatened to take my sister, Beverly said of the past incident. So this isn't just a happened overnight. This has been a constant battle. Dealing with a young teenager who's in love, we get it. Be in love. I love your love. I'm sorry. I love your love is so organic and so pure, so strong, so loyal. Like, just wait until you're 16. Growing up too fast, if you know what I mean. Bev
Is
said
that
he
rap
was in,
bars?
huh?
I was saying that sound like rap bars. Like,
Bev
why did it rhyme? I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Dev said he was then informed his sister snuck out again on November 14th. And when he addressed her, he proceeded to pull her by the arm into the other room, but not forcingly. He also said he grabbed his sister by the hoodie to get her to stop running out to her boyfriend, not near the neck, but at the front of the shoulder, to say, "Where are you going?" Beverly explained he went outside and learned his sister's boyfriend had called police, but he wasn't bothered by it since he knew nothing happened. But when his sister spoke with law enforcement, he claimed she shared a different story than what went down, and before he knew it, he was being detained. Beverly said his sister tried to take back her story, but it was too late. I just understand that the narrative that people are going off is only based on the police report. I get it. I be looking at that shit the same way. That's not what at all what happened. Everybody got family issues. As we previously reported, a jury no billed Beverly last month, meaning it did not believe there was enough evidence to move forward with the assault on a family member / household member impeding breath or circulation charge, which is a third-degree felony. I just wanted to kind of give you guys some of my reality of what the fuck I've been going through. This shit's been depressing. It's been sad. It's been embarrassing. Ultimately, Pat Bev is grateful the truth is out and he can get back to playing basketball. And the situation brought his family closer than ever. Mm. Watch him. Y'all need to. They need to watch his ass.
Uh, okay. Well, alrighty.
He needs to be
What's the
watched.
next story?
I'm sorry. I'm just gonna sit on this for a few because I feel like this is what's happening. People are just brushing over it when it needs to be looked at. This man choked his sister and told her, "I will be the one to end you," and now he's trying to make it look like he's the victim.
Well, that's what men do.
Mm-mm.
They
He need,
want to be the victim so bad.
Well,
He can't just say I was wrong for doing that, and you know.
he was no bill though. Do you think that she lied or was it proof? This, I mean, did he really choke her?
Mm,
I,
Auntie believes so.
Maybe her sweatshirt, I mean, her hoodie or whatever might have choked her, no doubt.
He probably yoked her ass up. The hell wrong with you?
But she claimed he put his hands around her neck and picked her up off the floor.
off the
Now, did
floor,
that
right?
happen?
And then and to me, that's almost like, okay, this is the breadwinner of the family. You need to change your motherfucking story. And if she did change her story, then that's I don't I I'm so I absolutely believe he did that.
I mean, it is a it's a testy little thing because definitely when you have rogue teenagers, they do lie. And they lie to get out of trouble, and it don't matter how bad it is. So I don't know.
Now, if the boyfriend wasn't there and the boyfriend didn't call the police, I don't, because I feel like the boyfriend actually saw something that was alarming and called the police. I don't know.
Well, he might have seen him snatching her up, but I mean, if they no billed him, I mean, she would have obvious choke marks if he lifted her up by her neck off the floor. There would be evidence of that. I'm just saying, Auntie.
What is it called? Petechia or something like
Yeah,
that?
her eyes, petechia, even a mark on her neck. So I'm just wondering.
Didn't we read that there was that because that's where we learn. That's why I learned how to say that word.
Yeah, you now that you mention it, yeah, you're right. She did have petechia in her eyes.
Hmm.
Okay,
So
I
that's why I'm
forgot we
thinking
read
she
that
was
story.
told to change her story.
Well,
And probably so.
yeah, because the mama don't want the brother to get in trouble.
Well, yeah, I'm saying what them stats about strangulation say, honey. Like anybody who strangles somebody is more than likely to kill them in the near future.
If not her, then somebody else. If he doing
Mm,
all that to his own sister, imagine what he would do to somebody that's not family. You choke
Mhm.
your own sister. You're right. I forgot about that. Was in the story.
hmm Well, I actually have a feeling y'all might skip this story here because we talked about real Boston Richie before, but it was real brief, and he was pretty much talking about how he was alleged to have abused his girlfriend that was a lot younger than him.
Hmm.
Well, that girlfriend has actually come out and saying she's accusing his record label of doing a smear campaign against her.
Oh
Oh, now I
wow.
remember.
And
Now that I
skip
see
it.
his picture.
Skip.
Yeah, okay.
Skip
Now remember this, y'all
Oh,
second tip.
well, hold on, slow down. What number are we
No,
on?
let her go ahead and skip it.
13.
No, 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 no. We only on 13. We had 20. There's still a lot more to go.
Uh-huh. So, oh, no, go ahead, let's skip. No, go ahead, let's skip it this
Well, that
early.
makes me feel like there's something up front that we may want to skip way more than this one.
It may be, it may not be, who knows?
Auntie,
I
quit
don't know.
playing with us.
Well, let's just hear what. I mean, like girl, bye. But okay, but yeah.
Well, recently, real Boston Richie's former girlfriend, Tatiana Chanel, took to social media to put Epic Records on blast. In a post on her Instagram story, she accused the label of holding a meeting after learning that the rapper had allegedly shared an explicit video of her with others. According to her, the alleged video was filmed while she was underage. A
Oh.
few days ago, you all held a meeting after it was brought to your attention that your artist shared a sex tape of me when I was underage to other women. She alleged, as seen in the screenshot shared by Watch Live Bites, rather than addressing the seriousness of that behavior, the response seems to have been to initiate a smear campaign against me. The situation deserved to be handled with accountability and maturity, Chanel continued. Your artist clearly needs real help. To be very clear, this information is confirmed. I am in close contact with someone from the team who was present in the Zoom meeting at Epic Records where the situation was discussed. She went on to share various screenshots from the gossip pages alleging that she was only with Richie for his money. At the time of writing, Epic Records has not issued a public response to Chanel's allegations. Her latest post come roughly after a year. Roughly after a year. I'm sorry. Her latest post comes roughly after a year after footage of Richie allegedly snatching a phone from her surface online. A few days later, she filed a police report accusing him of forcing her into a vehicle and strangling her. Allegedly, she was also pregnant at the time. He seemingly denied the allegations in a post on his Instagram story. I don't put my business on the internet no more, but if you know me, and you know how I'm coming from all this shit, I let a motherfucker think what they gonna think and run with their BS narrative. Real P never gonna lame. My album on the way, Public Housing 3, he wrote at the time. The real ones know, healing heart emoji. Mm. Ooh, we have a comment saying a nigga with no chin. Oh, Pepper, you better wake it up. Could be not. Who's to say? Okay. Shout out to the color purple. Yeah, get his ass out of here. I absolutely believe that shit happened.
Yeah, I wouldn't put it past the record label for doing some stupid shit like that.
So she was underage in the sex tape because remember rumors of her dating him when she was underage have surfaced. The streets have been saying that he likes
So he
some.
should be going to jail for statutory.
He needs to. I don't know why he ain't picked his ass up. Well, I think because the girl is of age now. So, well,
So
when they were together and when he snatched the phone out of her hand, she was of age then. So I guess it's kind of really hard to. I
mm,
don't know.
mm, mm.
Get his ass out of here.
Well, let's move on from Mr. No Chin.
Well, Tracy Tudor from $1 Million Listing, LA. Now I don't watch this show, but this story is crazy. I feel like Happy might have seen this.
I have only, the best one was $1 Million Listing in New York. That was the best one. But go ahead.
Well, Tracy Tudor from the $1 Million Listing LA. You remember we have actually talked about the Alexander brothers before, Orrin, Alan and Tal, and how they get, it's been caught up. It's been alleged that they've been drugging a lot of women, traveling and drugging and just being
Is
straight.
this the sister? Oh no, that's the brother.
That's the brother.
Orin.
That's Orrin because now
Orin.
Tracy is saying Orrin. It came after her, and she's suing his ass over it. So you see where it says here, TMZ starts. $1 Million Listings Los Angeles star Tracy Tudor claims one of America's former top earning real estate agents drugged and assaulted her back in 2014, and now she wants him to pay for it. In a lawsuit obtained by TMZ, Tracy alleges Orrin Alexander was a major player at a real estate company, Douglas Elliman, back when she was considering a job there. During her recruitment process, she said she was invited to fly from LA to NYC for a dinner with the company's top stars, which included Orrin. Tracy claims she was handed a large pink cocktail, and shortly after drinking it, she blacked out. The papers say a male friend later found Tracy in the bathroom with Orrin, who was allegedly kissing her with his shirt unbuttoned and touching her in intimate areas for his own gratification. While Orrin is listed as the sole defendant, Tracy says he didn't work alone. She claims Orrin and his two brothers, Alan and Tal, drugged and assaulted women for more than a decade. All three brothers are currently on trial in Manhattan for sex trafficking. Orrin's attorney, Jason Goldman, tells TMZ Ms. Tudor and her counsel have timed the filing of this salacious and demonstrably false lawsuit for maximum media impact, choosing the eve of jury deliberations in the federal trial, despite the fact that the allegations are more than a decade old and have already been aired publicly. Goldman continued, "This appears to be nothing more than a transparent attempt to create headlines and taint the proceedings at a critical moment. We are confident the jury will focus on the evidence presented in court, not on opportunistic litigation tactics." Honey, get them three brothers out of here. They actually, and then they've been getting away with it too for over them because we went over that sex trafficking trial and it is nasty, it is messy, and it is gutter butt. And if all this stuff is proven to be true, they need to get all three of them brothers get the fuck
They
out of
was on their way to being the next Epstein's, huh?
here.
Nasty.
Mhm.
Get them out of here. Lock they little. Never mind. Lock them up.
Gut a butt.
All
Put
three
their asses
brothers just
under the
nasty.
jail.
Just
That
nasty.
A
And
family
raised
full of rapists,
some
full of rebels.
terrible children. Yuck.
Mhm. Well, y'all remember we talked about Tony Gonzalez yesterday, that Texas congressman who
Yes.
had the girl set herself on fire allegedly. And remember how yesterday we learned that he said he was not dropping out. Well, all that has changed in the time of 24 hours, baby. You see where it says
Well,
that we have TMZ? Congressman Tony Gonzalez pulls plug on re-election after AIDS death.
They told him, are you fucking serious? You don't sit
Mhm.
down somewhere.
I'm just going to read the statement that he released to the public. Let me share my screen so we can see it. And it goes on. At 18, I swore an oath to defend our nation against all enemies, foreign and domestic. During my 20 years in the military and 3 terms in Congress, I have fought for that cause with absolute dedication to the country that I love. From overcoming the border crisis to taking a stand with my communities after the worst school shooting in Texas history, my philosophy has never changed. Do as much as you can and always fight for the greater good. After deep reflection and with the support of my loving family, I have decided not to seek re-election while serving out the rest of this Congress with the same commitment I've always had to my district. Through the rest of my team, I will continue fighting for my constituents, um, for I am for whom I am eternally grateful. God has a plan for us all. Tony Gonzalez.
Bye,
Man,
boy.
good riddance.
Mm-mm.
You look like a
Peace
slut.
out.
He tried to bluff his way out of that, but nah, ain't no way.
Too
Mhm.
bad, so sad.
Toodles.
I can't. That girl catching herself on fire. That's something else. That is like stuff you see in the movies. Like I would have never guessed that.
I bet he never expected that outcome.
No, and I don't think she did it. Who said if the
Well,
girl wanted to kill herself? It is so many easier ways that she could have did to take herself out. It's she's not because I feel like something like that, right, is a political statement. Like,
Yeah,
mm-hmm,
she was making a
remember what
statement.
the last guy who set himself on fire for the on the steps of I forgot where it was the White House or that guy in the
One of them
army.
not White
embassies or
House.
something.
Yeah, so something like that. But a married man with 6 kids who probably got mediocre dick at best, and I'm setting myself on fire for him? No.
She was
No, and
making
he
a
looks like
statement.
a thumb. He looks like a thumb and a foot all in one. Like it's crazy. Look like his face. Am I tripping or does his face look AI generated?
Ugh. I
No.
mean, child. And it's every time it be
I
these
don't
damn Republicans, and y'all keep voting these motherfuckers in. Okay.
they
Because they want to
don't
be just like him.
they don't look generated to me, but anyway.
Mm.
We have a comment right. The only time I'll set myself on fire is when I'm with the Human Torch. I know that's right. Ooh, honey, Johnny, come put me through the magic flame on, honey.
Oh Lord, I don't think we asked for that information, but okay.
We never do.
Okay, okay, okay.
Flame on, honey.
Alrighty.
Well, y'all, we're talking about other predators in Congress. Um, that lady, that mayor, late Misty Roberts from Louisiana, we talked about that was having
Ooh,
sex with
yeah,
her
you
son's
got
friend.
nasty. Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Well, you see here by way of TMZ, former Louisiana mayor Misty Roberts registers as sex offender.
God damn, girl, how much you have fallen from grace. Yeah, woo, yeah,
Child. And then I remember reading a
nasty.
story that she actually tried to get her son to fight that guy that she had.
Oh my God.
Oh,
Okay, Obama speaking at Jesse Jackson's funeral right now. I'm gonna listen to Obama. I'll be right back.
nice. Tell him I say hi. But yeah, and that's just pretty much the story. They made her what she did. And this is this her latest mugshot that they have as a thumbnail. So that's pretty much the story. Her nasty ass.
So nasty. And not only that, but to do it in front of the other kids, that was the most egregious part at a party. Not alone, but where others could see them. Like, what? And then she said, when the mother called her, I read a follow up. The mother called her and asked her if it, about a possible, ability that she could get pregnant. And
Mm-hmm.
she told her no, she was on birth control.
Yep,
No, DoorDash reported that she ordered the morning after pill that same night. The
she
DoorDash
did.
buster, yeah,
Mm-hmm.
That was her. That was her
that was her
pill.
birth
That was the
control.
pill.
I'm like, this lying heifer.
Well, technically, she wasn't lying on
Well,
that part. It is a
technically,
birth control.
very technically.
Nasty ass white lady.
Sick. And
And
then
did we put? Is she a Republican too?
oh, I don't know much about her,
I
but
think
from
I'm
Louisiana,
guessing
I
she.
would imagine so.
The odds are that she is.
Yeah, she looks like the type.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And it ends with Roberts maintains her innocence and refuses to apologize to the victim. She will be sentenced on April 17th.
Oh, you going to jail, girl.
Oh, and she's an indignant bitch. Oh, okay. Okay.
I ain't sorry.
Nasty ass weirdo.
Hmm.
I know her children got to be eternally embarrassed.
They are because I remember the last story that we read, like the children actually saw the incident happen with their
Right.
own
Mm.
eyes.
They did.
Oh, you sick bitch.
And
They,
their
You
like
are a
friends.
sick bitch.
just imagine how like I just couldn't that would be so traumatic. Like
Not her with her boyfriend, but her with one of their friends. I mean, just
Mhm.
the whole story
It
just
would
is
have all
so
been
freaking
fucked up
nasty.
either way, but
Nasty.
you are sick. That's a mental illness. Cause why would you do that? Has to be. I'm sorry.
Uh,
What is that?
I
I
can't
hope
even.
ain't none of her kids named Stacy because you know they're gonna bring that song back. Stacy's mom has got it going. Yeah. Okay.
You know what?
Mm-mm. Mm-mm.
These random
Mm-mm.
ass things you do. You be kidding me.
Well, honey, well, speaking of random, imagine randomly going to Hilton's house and hurting yourself, so you want to sue her ass and take her to court.
Oh, the Hilton family
Uh
thing.
huh.
Oh, okay.
And you see where it says here by way of TMZ, Kathy Hilton dragged to court by house guests claiming leg injuries.
Hmm.
Well, Kathy Hilton is being sued by a woman who claims she was seriously injured at the Real Housewives of Beverly Hills star's $28 million mansion, TMZ has learned. According to court docs obtained by TMZ, a woman named Kimberly Heffington says she visited Kathy's 7 bedroom, 8 bathroom, 15,000 square foot pad in Bel Air on August 25th of 2024. Kimberly said she was walking when her foot was caught in between uneven pavement, causing her to trip and fall. She claims she landed violently on the ground, causing her to suffer severe and permanent injuries, including but not limited to a complex medial meniscus tear to her right knee. The Real Housewives of Beverly Hills star is being sued for negligence, claiming there were no traffic cones or safety signs to warn of the uneven pavement. Kimberly said some of her injuries will be permanent, and she's seeking reimbursement for medical bills on top of unspecified damages. Based on the 2024 report, it appears Kathy had an estate sale to raise money for her charity at her home on the date in question. Kathy has yet to respond to the lawsuit. Damn, homie.
That's cold.
And that's why I don't be inviting motherfuckers to my goddamn house. Stay the fuck away. Bitch, don't
If
you
I'm
ever.
rich, can't nobody come over. I'll meet y'all.
Hello?
Cause damn, that's what you gonna do to me? You come to my house, you a guest, and now you want to sue?
And tell me I should have put traffic cones in my house, girl.
Because you a clumsy hoe?
Well, that's that on that, honey.
People are sick, boy.
Now, before we start recording, I told y'all about I had a story about CBS about two contestants from The Amazing Race suing CBS for how they were portrayed. This is that story here, and it's by way of TMZ. And you see where it sue CBS Paramount for $8 million in alleged defamation. So the Amazing Race contestants, Jonathan and Anna Towns, claim CBS and the show's producers besmirched their names on the reality TV competition show, and they want them to cough up more than $8 million in damages over it, TMZ has learned. In a lawsuit obtained by TMZ, the couple says the show deliberately smeared them by using decontextualized footage that made Jonathan look like a morally depraved, brutal, and abusive spouse, while at the same time omitting material that put Jonathan in a more humanizing light. During last year's season, Jonathan seemed to demean Anna multiple times on the show with name calling and a seemingly derisive attitude, which upset many The Amazing Race fans. According to the papers, the couple says the inflammatory content was irrelevant to the show's storyline, and they think they were singled out during the editing of the show, as they say no other contestants came off that way in the final cut. The couple claims Jonathan has been diagnosed with having autism spectrum disorder, and although they say the condition was unknown to all parties at the time of shooting, they say producers did little to help him when they observed him suffering clear emotional anguish during the shoot. The couple alleges that the show's producers possess the evidentiary materials necessary to tell an accurate and complete story, but instead painted a false and damaging characterization of the couple, which they constitutes defamation under California law. The couple, who placed third in the competition, not only won $8 million from the defendants plus punitive damages, they also want producers to re-edit the show or at least include appropriate disclaimers about Jonathan's condition and issue a formal written correction and public acknowledgement about the portrayal. Well, I feel, I feel like a Jonathan Zant, honey. Jonathan, does that sound like something you want? Well, let me tell you, you're never going to get it.
Never.
You're
And
never.
when I tell you,
Never gonna
going
get. Never gonna
forward,
get it. Never gonna get enough.
reality show contracts are going to be so nasty for these people. Oh, these people that fucked it up for everybody. When I tell you them contracts, lawyers are writing out contracts so nasty now. They go, you can fucking forget about it.
I'm sort of hoping that this is like the beginning of the end. Because like it's no secret that a lot of the big heads or the executives, they like reality shows because they don't take much time to make. They're cheap, compared to like scripted shows and stuff. But I really hope this is like the beginning of the downfall, because we've learned that a lot of shows are being canceled because viewership fell, like the Love and Hip Hops and stuff like that. So all of this is like just kind of, people aren't really looking at it as much as they used to any longer. And I'm hoping that these people are being sued, because it happened again with, who else was it? NBC Universal. They're being sued for the story that we talked about yesterday, for somebody not liking how he was portrayed on the show.
Let me tell you, them lawyers is writing up new contracts right now. You ain't gonna be able to. They about to take a page from Disney too, because Disney said, "What? You signed the agreement when you picked up when you got Hulu. You can't sue us when you signed up for Hulu or what's the other station the other platform, Disney Plus.
Disney Plus.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
they say you can't sue us for nothing ever.
You can try, but you won't get far.
No way. And they told us that. I said, "Wow, their lawyer game is something nasty, because if I come into your restaurant and have a meal and they fucked it up when I said I have allergies and now I'm dead." And now I can't sue because I signed up for Disney Plus.
Then, like, did you read the terms and conditions? That's all the lawyers say. Did you read the terms? I'm like, well, no, I didn't, because no one reads those.
That's
we
so
might need to
nasty.
start.
That's so nasty. I feel like that's what's gonna happen because y'all keep trying it, and
Mhm.
and I feel like if you wouldn't have given them the material, they wouldn't have had the material to edit it in a negative way. You called her them names,
Mhm.
and so
And tried to blame it on autistic spectrum disorder. Now that's where he lost me. I was like, you fuck nigga, how
that too.
dare you?
But you called her the names. They couldn't have just edited it in your mouth. You said it. Sorry, sorry, not sorry. But
Well, I'm gonna follow this story, and I can't wait to come back to tell y'all this case was dropped.
because yeah, you're not gonna get it. They ain't playing with y'all.
All right. Well, I have 3 more stories left.
Ain't that good?
This next one, 8 Ball. 8
Like
Ball, y'all
A-Ball
know
and
yeah,
MJG.
the very same, honey. He doing big things that they recognizing him.
Oh,
Yep. And you see where it says here, by way of all hip hop, 8 Ball earns recognition from Black Caucus for decades of hip hop excellence.
okay.
You let us go through all that raggedy bullshit and leave the good stuff in the bag. That's crazy.
Well, yes, because I got to keep y'all on your toes. Make sure you're paying attention. Because if I save all the good shit at the front, by the end of the show, y'all kind of just be dialed out. No, I want the same energy from the beginning to the end. But yes, and these last 3 stories that I have, I think are good.
And you know what's crazy? It's because you did that shit so we didn't use the goddamn skip. That's some bullshit. That
I
is
put
some bull. Listen, I'll carry that skip over. I'm not
I
playing.
put it out there. I said, "Are we skipping this story?"
Listen,
Y'all made the
listen,
choice to not skip it.
listen, y'all.
Touche, quickly when you did say,
Quinn
skip."
did but look, I was like, look, we could have probably used it for that CBS story, actually. But
Listen, hey, these skips finna be rolling over. I don't care. Stop playing with us.
Mm-mm. We are not singular in the early 2000s. We don't do rollover minutes or rollover skips over here, honey. Look,
Listen, I'm getting me a skip.
we are corporate
Hey,
PTO. You use it or you lose it.
listen, I'll pay for. At this point, we should have the
you gonna
option
pay
to
for a
pay for
skip?
a skip. Yes.
Well, let's get on the 8 ball. If I don't know where he's getting this hip hop excellence over all this time, because okay, but good for him.
Well, it starts off. 8 Ball received a proclamation from the Tennessee Black Caucus last week in Nashville for his cultural contributions to Memphis and the broader hip hop community. The Memphis
Okay.
legend, who hails from Orange Mound, stands as one of the architects of Southern rap's rise to dominance during the 1990s and beyond. As half of the legendary duo 8 Ball and MJG, the rapper helped define the sound that would eventually reshape hip hop's landscape. The pair met at Ridgeway Middle School in 1984 and went on to release 9 studio albums together, with their debut Coming Out Hard becoming a cornerstone of the genre. Their influence extended far beyond record sales. They were inducted into the Memphis Music Hall of Fame in 2018, cementing their legacy alongside the titans of the city's musical heritage. But the recognition from the Black Caucus entered on something beyond his discography. 8 Ball and his son Lace Wooten founded the Gloria Smith Foundation, a nonprofit organization dedicated to serving Memphis residents. The foundation carries the name of Primrose Smith's mother, honoring her memory while advancing the family's commitment to community uplift. According to Fox 13 Memphis, Black Caucus Chair Jesse Chisholm emphasized this during the ceremony, stating, "It's so amazing to have one of Memphis's greatest poets at the Capitol to recognize him not only for his craft, but mainly for his outstanding humanitarian work." The rapper's entrepreneurial ventures extend beyond philanthropy. His 8 Ball brand coffee represents another layer of his business portfolio, demonstrating his ability to build enterprises that reflect his identity and values. The city of Memphis has also honored both rappers with street dedications in Orange Mound, with Park Avenue renamed MJG Avenue and Airways becoming 8 Ball Boulevard. During the street dedication ceremony honoring both 8 Ball and MJG, the duo reflected on their enduring relevance. "We appreciate y'all, we love y'all, and keep on putting on for the city of Memphis," they stated. They also noted, "The amount of time that we've been doing this is just unbelievable, that people are still interested, and they still love our music, and they still want to keep us relevant." Or still keep us relevant, excuse me. The Memphis hip hop pioneers continue to demonstrate that longevity in the industry requires more than just hits. It demands a commitment to the community that birthed their art. 8 Ball's recognition from the Tennessee Black Caucus reflects on philanthropy. His work through Gloria Smith Foundation, combined with his decades-long career in hip-hop, positions him as a model for how artists can leverage their platforms for meaningful change. The proclamation ceremony served as a reminder that cultural impact extends far beyond album charts and streaming numbers. I know that's right. Congratulations to this. I love it. I love it. Shout out to this. I like to see our legends doing good and giving their flowers here while they're alive and stuff. So, especially in their hometown. I'll be glad when Durham names something after me. Oh shit! Name a lake, a lake that don't nobody use. They still using the Eno River. Y'all can name that the Derrick. No, you know what? Never mind. They be finding too many bodies over the Eno River, and I don't want to find. You heard what happened over at Derrick River? I don't want my name to be tied to that. Never mind. We'll talk. City of Durham, we'll talk. But yeah, shout out to that's what's up. Love it. Well, the next story. So, do y'all remember how Michael B. Jordan, his brother kind of went like viral, and it was like, "Oh, well, he's not as attractive as he is. Oh, well, he might be cute or whatever." Well, his brother actually issued a response that I thought was hilarious. He did like a one of those videos where you do the voiceover or whatever. And it was just, let me share my screen. It was on his Instagram page. And let me. Well, first of all, y'all saw the you said Michael B. Jordan responds to people calling him fine after posting a picture with him. And this is the response.
Got off the phone with my brother. For reference, him and I, thick as thieves. A bitch called him a monkey one time when I was 11, and I bit that hoe to the white meat showed. Who's a monkey now, bitch? Anyways, I'm on the phone with him, and he's like, I'm so proud of you. Your TikTok is blowing up. Finally, the world sees what I see. I said, I appreciate you. Even though it's mostly just people telling me I look like John Leguizamo, I'm grateful. He says, well, it couldn't have come at a more better time. I said, why? He said, I'm tired of working. You're gonna stay tired. What the fuck? You're my exit strategy. You're my meal ticket. What the fuck are you talking about? This man has 2 cars, 3 bathrooms. I have my mother's car and a broken toilet chain. Mind you, I'm on the phone to call him to ask if I can hold something. Till Thursday. Am I gonna pay him back? No. Does he know that? Yes. My time on this app is coming.
That was too funny. I like when people get like, I love when people don't take themselves too seriously and just joke. So that, I thought it was fun. Oh, now we got eye rolls in the comments. Go ahead, Libra Queen.
I just need to shout out the original voice of that voiceover. My other fellow Libra Queen, Lee from Jersey. Shout out her because she's definitely blowing up. Period. It's a Jersey connection, I guess, Newark or whatever. But yeah, that's where that came from. And he ate that. Yeah.
He did eat that.
That was my first time seeing a picture of the brother.
Wow. And then they kept saying he looked like cornbread from Sinners. A little bit. I could see it a little bit. But cornbread was a cutie. So, hey. And the last story I have for us, well, only the one I have, because of course I have some stories from, Gorgeous Moon after this, but the last story that I have on my notepad was about Pinky Cole. So do y'all remember how we talked about Pinky Cole? Was it yesterday? And we talked about her filing bankruptcy right before we see her on her premiere on the Real Housewives of Atlanta. Let me tell you, honey, I cannot wait. I'm actually going to, because I haven't watched in a few seasons. I'm going to watch. I have a feeling that this is going to be one of the most entertaining seasons for a very long time that we've had in a very long time, with Pinky and K. Michelle being added to the cast. Pinky, actually, y'all know who Miss Rachel is, right? The child YouTuber who's very popular and kids love Miss Rachel.
Hello.
Yes, the very same. Well, Pinky actually did her best Miss Rachel impression, and she explained bankruptcy to us. So I have that video here, and I was like, okay, I learned something, and this is cute. So let me share my screen. Oops, sorry.
Today we're going to learn about bankruptcy. Can you say bankruptcy? Good job. Bankruptcy, let's learn the code. 7, liquidate and roll. 11, you reorganize. 13, pay it back slow. Now watch me. File that bankruptcy. File that bankruptcy. File that bankruptcy. File that bankruptcy. Cities can file Chapter 9. 15 businesses worldwide. 12, it helps out farmers if that crop gets really dry. Now watch me. File that bankruptcy. File that bankruptcy. File that bankruptcy. File that bankruptcy. Bankruptcy up in this. Oh, watch you file and watch will stop. Super freeze that. Oh, trustee turn in the RoboCop. Filing Chapter 7 means you liquidate that business, man. When you sell those assets, then you turn around and close that thing. Now if you're filing Chapter 13, you get some years to pay back debt. That plan goes through a trustee. If you file 11, then you're making money every day, protecting all your assets. Man, that court approves a plan to pay. Bankruptcy, let's learn the code. 7, liquidate and roll. 11, you reorganize. 13, pay back.
Y'all kill her in these comments.
What in the holy hell was that?
That was a bankruptcy lesson by Pinky Cole, who was dressed as Miss Rachel.
She needs to sit down, for real. That's not cute.
It's not even for y'all response is sending me, honey. Go ahead, Libra Queen.
I really can't get my time back, and I'm really not. I don't appreciate it. Also, she wanted to be Miss Rachel and then deviated into the hood of Atlanta. That's crazy. Also, wait until fucking Soldier Boy see this shit, because he finna drag her ass, cause bitch, he was the first motherfucker to file fucking bankruptcy. Wait for it to come. Also, she couldn't even stick the whole little situation, because why are you breaking down at the end? What are we doing? Where's the professionalism? We see now
Right?
why
This is not
you
a
may
joke.
be, you know what I'm saying? We see now why you may be filing bankruptcy.
It's not funny.
It really isn't. And I understand she's trying to, be sarcastic, because, people are probably dragging her to hell, and I really don't understand how it works. But at the same time, you want to be educational, bitch, find another avenue.
Yeah, this
Because
wasn't it.
you're marketing, you're using Mrs. Rachel for marketing. So basically you telling people, who the critics, who are likely black people, that you can't get a regular adult education spill of bankruptcy, that you gotta dumb it down to a child's level. I need her to go to hell.
Yeah, that's not funny at all.
And we have a comment saying that if she was any Rachel, she was Miss Rachel Dolezal, but she was definitely not Miss Rachel. No, but y'all response is killing me. I'm like, that ain't it. This is not funny. This is not a laughing matter. I love it. It's not, but she tried to make it one, honey, and failed miserably, it looks like.
Maybe some other people found it funny. I mean, I guess.
And I did in all of it, I did learn some things that I didn't know about, like, chapter 7, chapter 11, chapter 13. So, those are big money problems.
None of them are funny.
We have a comment saying, maybe I'm too woke. No, baby, there's no such thing.
That just was not funny.
Oh, y'all crack me up, honey. Well, y'all, that was all the tea that I have for us today. So before we head out, I'm going to go out to the tea that I was given pre-show. We had Moon.
Hold on, wait, pause 1 second. I reserve the right to hold our skip for that fuckery until Monday. I'm just saying, we holding that on, because I feel like we should have had the option to skip that. Because what do you mean,
baby? I would suggest listening to En Vogue and hold on to your love. Don't hold on to that skip, honey.
Girl, you should not have given her the right to skip, because baby, we ain't gonna never hear the end of it. Skip.
Skip through a loop, my darling. Hell.
No, but like I said, we are a corporation, honey. You better use that PTO, and if you don't use it by the end of the year, it will not be carried over to the next year. Now, sick time, yes, we'll carry
We'll have a good Monday. We'll have 2 on Monday.
We'll have two good skips on Monday, exactly. And they're gonna be wild over the weekend. So I imagine we're gonna have some good stories. But I always like to ask my people, did they have any tea that they want to share, any tea that I might have missed? Moon was nice enough to give us this story here about Gayle King. I certainly did miss this story here, because last we heard, like, there was a contract negotiations between Gayle King and CBS. Well, it looks like they've negotiated. And you see where it says here, by way of CNN, Gayle King renews deal with CBS News, in speculation about her exit.
Good.
Mm-hmm. So, and CNN starts off, as CBS News plots an overhaul of its morning show, Gayle King has renewed her contract to remain at the network, a spokesperson confirmed Wednesday. I'm excited about continuing at CBS Mornings. As always, I'm open to new adventures, here and ready to go, King said in a statement. The contract renewal keeps one of the network's best-known stars in place at a time of tremendous upheaval at CBS in the television industry writ large. I think I'm just stop there because it's talking about, like, what's going on, and really not talking about Gayle in here.
But I have an addendum to add on to that.
Ow.
That came on right, that I found right as we were coming on to the show. I put it in the chat, but Tashina Arnold also signed a first look deal with CBS. So we might be seeing her back on TV very soon.
Ow. That girl
And
gonna
I
stay on
love that.
TV.
I hate the company that bought them. I mean, yeah, I hate the people that bought CBS and all that stuff, but go ahead, black women. Let's do it. And Tashina said, baby, I'm working more than ever these days. And I love that for her.
Okay, and I have to say, I think what the neighborhood where she famously plays Cedric the Entertainer's wife, I think doesn't that show have like 7 some odd seasons? Let me see how many
It
the
did pretty well.
neighborhood
They
and
just
it's still in
recently
syndication.
canceled it. Yeah, they just recently ended the show.
Yep. Oh, so it has 8 seasons. Uh-huh. 8 seasons, and I think out of the 8 seasons, I probably have only seen 2 episodes, and it's because they kept playing like the reruns on BET. But it was, they
Dennis,
her
my
and
husband's
Cedric
in the
and
scene, y'all. Oh, go ahead.
yeah, I was gonna say, her and Cedric and the guys that play her children, her kids, they were okay, but everything else, it was just I'm like, what the hell is this? What is this? Mm. Do y'all like it? Have y'all seen The Neighborhood?
I've seen it.
No,
I don't follow it.
I haven't watched any like network shows in a long time. I really haven't. I don't even,
It's corny
unfortunately.
to me. I mean, you know how I feel about that kind of comedy.
Cedric low key is corny to me.
Yeah, it's
No,
corny.
wait a minute.
Quiet as
Corny.
it's kept. Sorry, he is.
Cedric, oh my god.
Mm. Yes, and I mean he gets all his one and twos off every now and again, but yeah, he corny.
He had a back in the day, I was a big fan. He had a variety show that came on Fox. And I was a huge fan of. He had like skits, performances, like he was doing his thing, honey.
I feel like the best where Cedric did his best was on the Steve Harvey show. After that, I'm like, yeah.
Love him, honey. And quiet as it's kept, he won't even the star of the Steve Harvey show was Lavita Alizé Jenkins or Principal Grill. Those are the only things on. Oh yeah, that hand me remember the name. Cedric the Entertainer Presents. Yep, that was the name of the show. And that was like what came out. I remember being like in high school at the time, I think. Maybe even middle school.
I don't even remember that. I don't.
Yeah, it was a while ago, but I really enjoyed it.
Oh, okay. Never saw that.
But
And
what
how come the man on TV shows can be fat, but they don't never have no fat wife?
Since
patriarchy?
the beginning of time, since the beginning of TV shows, that has always been the dynamic. Fat, belly husband, skinny, petite wife. Every show except for Ray. Ray's regular size. But every time if you think about a show, fat dude, skinny wife.
Look,
Even on the
even
cartoons.
back to the honeymooners. With,
That's exactly who I thought of 1st.
that fat ass bus driver sitting here talking about he was gonna punch his pretty wife in the face and send her to the moon. But like, bitch.
When you could just put abuse on TV like that, that was wild.
Oh, Alice.
Yeah, what Tashina Arnold ass need to do is take her ass over to Brazil and like do some TV over to learn a little bit of Spanish, just enough to get by.
Portuguese.
Or Portugal. Oh, thank you. Learn a little bit of Portuguese just to get by. And because you see they already treat her like Michael Jackson over there. So
as long as she stay on TV, they gonna love her for that. But look, baby signed another deal. Come on, first look. I need to look at him first. Thank you. Let me see what I want to work on. Yeah.
I love it.
Yeah. I love that.
And this is another thing that's kind of making me think that reality TV is kind of like slowly like declining or getting ready to be sent up out of here. We're not finna see too many new reality shows any longer because it's all these deals that's coming about. It's I believe they're for movies or scripted television. And like Vivica, who else? The Lifetime deals that we talked about earlier, and all this. A whole
Lifetime
bunch of
said, "Baby, we coming after it. Come on."
Love to see it. Love to see. Well, thank you, gorgeous moon. Did anybody else have any other tea that they wanted to share or that I might have missed?
Let me give you one more. Jennifer singing her ass off at this funeral with this fox on her shoulder.
She's so damn extra.
And what I'm saying, with a fox, the tail is hanging. It's the one you throw over your shoulder. Baby, let's go. And
She's
she
so
said,
extra. I love that for her.
and she's singing extra down by the river. Okay, I love us. I love us.
Oh, I actually meant to show this to Chill because Chill was me and Chill when we were working out last night. We brought up Stefan Diggs, and
Oh
I don't know if y'all saw this, had a chance to see like he had a challenge on TikTok and Instagram where they said walk like Stefan Diggs, like walk like the bad bitch challenge. Did y'all see that?
no!
Because Chilla didn't see it either. I'm like, I'm surprised because that thing had me cracking up. Hold on, let me see if I can find it. Stefan Diggs challenge.
Does he
Walk.
walk like a bad bitch?
I thought so, honey. I wouldn't trust him around my man. Let me see if I can find those videos, honey. But yeah, Chili, she mentioned that she didn't see it either. That's why I was like, oh, honey, that thing was hilarious. Let me find him. I know it's one of him on here.
President Joe Biden is speaking now.
No, what are you talking about?
Oh, he's doing. He's all. I think all three of the former presidents are speaking at Jesse Jackson's funeral, so it's Biden's turn.
Okay. Does it? Are we sure he knows where he is currently?
He do.
Okay.
He do better. He better than Trump. He still know. He got all his faculties.
Touche.
I'm
You're right
sorry.
about that.
Who
Touche.
they really should have. That he has that stutter, and when he's gotten older, the stutter has come back a lot more. But he know what the hell going on. We was in a better position a year and a half ago. I could tell you that.
You're right.
Don't get me started. Don't piss me off. Shit. Not saying he was the best, but shit, we was on the right track. Now we in the negative territories now. We in World War III. Thanks. Anyway, so where are you gonna pull it up?
I'm trying to find him. This shit, I can't find the shit, son. Did he have? Oh, hold up. I think I found one where he was walking into the Super Bowl. They called it a walk like a baddie challenge. Hold on, I'm gonna have to share getting this link here. But it was a whole bunch of like girls and stuff doing the same because they put on like a jacket and stuff. And I can't find any of the girls doing it, but I'm gonna find the walk that he was doing. Give me 1 second. And the only reason I even thought about this is because me and Chill, I put it on my notepad to send something to Chill, and forgot to send it
having it
last night.
scrubbed off the internet.
He might have, honey. Okay, so we're sharing TikTok, and this is how he was walking in there.
That ain't no bad bitch walk.
But a whole bunch of other girls kept doing it. Let me see if they got any to the side of some girls doing it.
I mean, that.
But a whole bunch of women, they done put on some jeans and a belt and a black jacket, and they had their hands in their pocket. They were and with the phone in their back pocket. That shit had me cracking up, honey.
I was like, what's so bad about
Did it?
that? He just
Okay.
See, that's what y'all ain't seeing the girls doing it. That's why I wish I could find one. But you know how a lot of girls was like they were over exaggerating it and stuff. But it was funny.
They just making fun of his ass. Oh. He just come. I mean, we been knew he was trash.
Being.
But what else? Cardi, again was trying to turn a hoe into a housewife. Girl, you can't do it. Leave them where they be.
or turn a community dick into a husband. Like you just, it's not like do what you do with them and send them on their way, but don't try to start a family with no
Yes.
people like that. That's crazy. Because community dick is good for the community, right? That's why it's community dick. But you can't
Yeah.
just.
You can't turn a hoe into a house husband.
Mm-mm. So. Well, y'all, it is always a pleasure. Thank you for taking time out of your busy day to come and sip tea with me. We will be back Monday for another live show at 12:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, if you can make it. Don't forget to subscribe to a bitch. Head over to auntiederrick.com and hit the big green subscribe button at the top left. And until then, you all have a fabulous weekend.
Bye, everybody.
Bye.